Let's do it. All right. 1, 2.
You know, because everyone says, well, you should be harmless, virtuous. You shouldn't do anyone any harm. You should sheath your competitive instinct. You shouldn't try to win. You know, you don't want to be too aggressive. You don't want to be too assertive. You want to take a back seat and all of that. It's like, no. Wrong. You should be a monster, an absolute monster, and then you should learn how to control it.
16, 16, 16. Give me that 17, 13. Give me that 18. Give me that 18. Give me that 18. Hey. Let's just go. 20. Give me that 19, 19, 19, 19, 19, 19. There you go. Give me that 20. Give me that 20. Give me that 20. 20. 20.
Driving back to Vegas from the event, had a phenomenal event, sold all the wine, all 24 cases the past 3 days. Definitely looking forward to attending this event again. Got to get back to Vegas. It was reminiscent of an old school competition. I'm just like thinking back to when I first started competing. This reminded me of that, being a new Kool-Aid CrossFit drinking CrossFit individual and competing in 2011. So it was cool to remind me of that, but it also gives me some parallels to what I'm doing now as a business owner and doing a lot of grassroots effort, traveling and slinging wine and sharing my story, my message with communities around the nation. Like I said, headed back to Vegas. 718 miles to go. Started around 450 or 750. Sorry, numbers. So it's gonna be a long drive. We'll get some coffee, some Red Bull, some snacks, and push through. Being a small business owner, there's a lot of great things, but there's also a lot of things where you're constantly going 24/7. So I'm trying to make sure that I enjoy the process, celebrate the successes. This was a huge success this weekend, and just be in the moment. But I do preach moderation and earning your grapes. That's my whole motto. That's something I've encouraged. I'll put out weekly workouts about earning your grapes. But again, it's about balance in life, and I think a lot of people anticipate going for fitness goals. You can't drink wine, you can't enjoy it. You can, again, it's all about that balance. We have 3 different labels we're starting with. The lightest one is what you guys are sipping on, is Levignon. Then we'll go to Cheerston, and then we'll go to Goat. So light, medium, and then more of a full-bodied wine. They're all red blends. Levignon is a blend of Zinfandel and Carniena, so you guys are sipping on it. You'll taste kind of a little bit of cherry fruit flavors, but has a little tartness. It's very light. Cheerston, which we'll taste next, will be a little bit more medium bodied. It has 4 different grapes in there. And each label is unique, so I'll tell you guys about those stories in a second. And then the Goat is more of a full-bodied wine. So if you guys are like, ooh, I love Cabs or Syrah, you'll probably like that one. I like everyone nodding their head. This is a full-bodied wine, like I said, but it's mainly Petit Syrah, Syrah and Garnacha. It has been one of our flagship wines. We actually got the wine into distribution to Colorado in a few spots here, so we're working on expanding more. But I think it was very important for me when I started was to get visibility, to share this with the community. Obviously, I started with the CrossFit community and broadened into other aspects, yoga, HIIT training, and abroad. But to do that, I needed to pierce the market by doing something different versus just having a physical tasting spot, which I would love to do eventually. But for me, it was all about creating a unique label and unique story with every label. So every wine, I know someone mentioned it earlier, has a kind of a